Hey guys, welcome back. This is my first dessert edition. So most of these pictures will be desserts, but also they'll include some regular meals. I want to emphasize that all of these desserts are nutrient dense, so they have some nutrient density to them, and they taste incredibly delicious. In fact, many of them taste like they shouldn't be nutrient dense, but they actually are. In this first picture, this is a raw mango cheesecake. This is from a new restaurant called South of Eden. And so the ingredients, the filling there is made of lemongrass curd. The topping there is a blueberry sauce, and then the crust is made of cacao and walnuts. So we have some nutrient density, especially with the lemongrass and then with the walnut crust. And this is very good. This next dessert is a raw blueberry cheesecake from Maxwell's. We have a nut-based crust, and the filling is made of avocado, dates, and some other ingredients. And then the topping is blueberries. This is small in size, but very tasty. And here we have a raw brownie, again from Maxwell's. The ingredients there are going to be dates, cacao, nut butter. That creamy topping is condensed coconut milk. They have a little bit of diced apple in there, and there's a pecan. I was blown away at how tasty this is. It's about the size of a truffle, but the flavor per bite ratio is incredible. I mean, it's literally a buffet of flavor with each bite. Here we have a kale quinoa salad on the left, and on the right is a white bean soup. This is from a plant-based restaurant called Green To Go. I also refer to this salad as a bodybuilder salad because it has many of the staples. We have roasted sweet potato. We have one of the higher protein grains there in quinoa. We also have a nutrient-dense and high protein per calorie ratio green in kale. And we also have apple, which is, there are many substances in apple that have been shown to be beneficial for preserving muscle and even helping to build muscle. So, and then we have the red onion there. On the right, we have a natural carb blocker and white kidney bean soup. And this is also a seasonal meal here because it actually happens to be fall winter right now, so it's kind of fitting. But the white kidney beans are also used in supplements. They're actually a natural carb blocker. Many supplements are based off of white kidney bean. Here's a breakfast. I like to think of dietary diversity here. So this is kind of a mix of oatmeal. So this is muesli, so we have a mix of grains, and that's what I like about it. So instead of just one grain, we're getting a mix of grains, which encourages dietary diversity. We also have seasonal fruit there, or pomegranate seeds. We have some walnuts, nice flavor combo, and then some nice protein there with the hemp seeds. And this is one of the few plant proteins that I'll consume every now and again, so basically semi-regularly or occasionally. And this is one of the few plant proteins that is Dr. Furman approved. And I'll go ahead and link that article at the bottom in the video description for your convenience. Here we have a wild rice chèvre cashew cheese arugula salad. This is from, again, South of Eden. And those little sweet sesame clusters are dynamite. I mean, it really adds a nice texture and crunch, but also a really good sweet flavor. So you're getting a little sweetness goes a long way. And then you have a little diced apple there. Once again, nice fall salad here. Here's a fire burger. This is a house-made burger from Good Karma. So I believe some of the ingredients from that burger are legumes, mushrooms, and some whole grains. And then that's a whole wheat bun from Whole Foods. And then the sauce is a fire sauce, a basil aioli. You got some shaved jalapeno, lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. This is a raw mango hazelnut cheesecake. That's a nut-based crust at the bottom. And then you have a little bit of cinnamon dust on top. And so you have a little mix of mango in there with some other ingredients. Really delicious. Here's a mint chocolate ice cream. This was mind-blowingly good. So we have a coconut milk base here. The green hue is from spirulina, and the top is topped with cacao nibs. Here's a 14-karat gold salad. I got this idea from Ballywall's Gourmet. They're no longer, unfortunately, they closed down. But essentially, you have a little bit of dates there for some sweetness, and some blueberries in the middle, and some almonds around the edges. And this is pulp from when I make carrot juice, so it's kind of a good way to make the pulp go to use. And this is one of my lower carb breakfasts that I'll occasionally throw in there. Here's a black bean chipotle soup. This is truly remarkable. So we have some arugula almond cream, and just the taste and flavor was absolutely astonishing. Here we have sauteed dandelion greens with some pan-seared sunchokes. And sunchokes are actually one of the richest sources of fructooligosaccharides, which is a prebiotic which feeds our gut microbiome. Then you have a turmeric yogurt there. Talk about creativity, right? A little black pepper there to make it more bioavailable. And the dandelion greens, I'm a big fan of those because they're one of the bitter greens, and they're super, super healthy. And so lastly, we have here's a kabocha squash bread pudding parfait. We have a gingerbread coconut whipped cream, a chia crumble, and some pomegranate seeds. I was incredibly impressed that they were able to sneak in squash into this parfait. And actually, I can tell that it was actually quite nutritious because it had a nice little chewy texture. So that's a nice fibrous squash vegetable mixed into a dessert, which is obviously going to be a good thing in regards to glycemic regulation. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time, and tune in next time.